Hello everybody, welcome to Lysaris's Larder. Today we're doing some fried chicken. I have my chicken. There you go. It's in a buttermilk marinade right now. I haven't squished up the cornflakes quite yet, but I have them mixed in with flour, poultry seasoning, grated Parmesan cheese, Cajun style seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder. I seasoned to my heart's content. It means there's a decent amount of seasoning in here. Hopefully it tastes good. So I'm going to crush these up and then we'll get the chicken out of the marinade. We'll put it in here, shake it up, redo the marinade, put it back in here if it needs to be a thicker coating. And then I will decide if I want to air fry it or just deep fry it, or I will ask my husband. Means I will just ask him right now. Clay, yeah. Deep fry or air fry?
We would have to get a lot of oil out again for air fry.
Alright, he's saying air fry, so we're going to go with air frying it, and we'll see how that turns out. Now, without further ado, we're going to crush up some cornflakes. We will be using my rolling pin because that's what I have. Put my seasonings away. I tend to buy my seasoning in bulk because I save more doing it this way than buying a bunch of little ones. I don't think I've had to get any new seasonings for 8 months. Certain seasonings we use more, like our garlic and our onion powders and our Italian seasoning. I'm going to put this away. So this is how I work. I put stuff away as I go, because if I don't put it away as I go, it doesn't get put away. We're just going to leave this out in case we need more. And I don't know if you can see. You can see our crostadas. That video is already up. Which brings me to ask the question. If you want me to do more video game foods, please just let me know. Did I tell you I put flour in this? Yeah, I put flour in this too. We're not going to make a very fine. We're just going to lightly mash these up. And actually, now that I got them to that, I'm going to do something, because I have these, and if we want a little bite, I shop at Gordon's a lot, because like I said, I get in bulk. We have these lightly salted crispy jalapenos, so they're kind of like the French fried onions. I love these. These are great in salads. Put these in addition with French fried onions on your green bean casserole. It is amazing. I have to make that again soon because I absolutely love that. But I'm weird. My green bean casserole needs to be made with French style green beans rather than whole or cut green beans. And that looks like a good amount. These don't add like a super hot spice, but it adds a kick. Seal that, take out a good chunk of the air. you want some air for it to move around with. And you just squish it. So once it's good and squished, we'll put air in there and we'll shake it up so it's well incorporated, because you can see some of the seasonings down here and whatnot. So typically you would deep fry this. We're going to try air frying it because it's worth a try. And if we don't like it, well then we just don't do it again. I mean, granted, we'll eat just about anything, because that was how I was raised. You eat what's on the table or you just didn't eat. So we'll just shake this up, get it all distributed. Alright. So I think I have like maybe 6 chicken tenderloins in here. We're just gonna pop it all into this bowl because it all fit in there to begin with, inside of a bag. And I didn't put any pepper in it, and I feel dumb now. You know what? It'll work out. I'm not too worried about a thing. Which, I'm going to move these over here to the other side of my kitchen. I'm going to get a plate out to put the tenderloins on. I best not use a paper plate. So we'll use one of my lovely 50-cent cheap buys from Walmart. Going camping, but you're going to have steak and you don't want to cut it on paper plates or anything that paper plates wouldn't be suitable for. These plates are amazing. You got kids. Don't want to spend a bunch of money on dishware that's going to break on anything? Get these. Just want cheap dishes because you're too lazy to use the really nice dishes you have? Bingo. Works perfectly. Also, if your husband breaks the cutting board, you have one right here. Hence why you can tell it's been used. We'll just... And you can do these at one at a time. I'm just going to throw them all in here. And I'll dig for them when we're done. Oh, these are cold. That's okay. And I am going to wash my hands because I'm not going to be able to close that bag with and you're just going to take it all up and open your bag in the process and spill everything everywhere. There. Much better. And because they're being air fried, they don't have a super thick coat, that's fine. They're gonna have a decent coat anyways. Be good enough. So I am gonna quickly clean up this mess because messes happen. And my paper towel isn't the greatest. So I'm just gonna move this to here. Put it in one little pile. And get that centered, kinda. You can at least see it. Okay, that's good enough coating for me. And if it's not for you, just squish it right in there. Yeah, that's a good enough coating for me. This one needs a little bit more because it was curled up. Like I said, just put stuff on it and squish it in. And this is what our chicken looks like. We made a little too much breading. That is okay. I am not worried about it. Because if I wanted to, I can throw the buttermilk right in there, make a batter for a different meat in the upcoming days. Or I can prep cook stuff and use it. Or you put an egg, and because it's flour based, put an egg in it. Get it up to a consistency that you like, and you can make biscuits out of it. Or something like biscuits. And I'm just doing this for my family. This will have to get washed. I have to move this so I can get my air fryer down and eek. I don't know why we put it up so high. Nor the fact that it is kind of very much dirty. We've all been there. We all get it. So, move you so you can see it. There we go. See my mess that I just scoot everything back in there? Yep. I said this is a mess. Needs to be cleaned. We'll get there eventually. So we're just going to put our chicken tenders right here. Oh, there was a piece of fish that was left in there. That was the other day's dinner. Not like other day, like literally earlier today. Dinner. Like I said, just squish your stuff right in there and you'll be fine. Air fry 400. I don't know what time. I have it 10 minutes. We'll start with that. If they're at 165 when they come out, then we'll be golden. I will bring you back in about 10 minutes to see where we're at. For a side, we are going to bake. We have these little frozen baby potatoes. I'm not going to bake them. I can get my pan out. I'm not going to do all of it because it's just me and my husband. And while I can eat a shit ton of potatoes, doesn't mean everybody can. And I'm also going to show you my faux biscuit kind of thing. It doesn't always turn out, but sometimes they do. And we have to get creative because almost every store in Marquette and Munising in our areas have no eggs. And I am on maternity leave. My husband is on vacation to join me. Taking a little oiling down our pan. I'm just going to put a couple over here. And they are seasoned, so I don't need to add any more seasoning to them. I think that's good enough for my husband and I. Those will go back in the freezer. We're going to dump our buttermilk right into here. Really wasn't that much left. And we'll just start that as my little trash pile. So we're going to use these egg substitute. Because that's just what's in the stores right now. Sorry if you hear the air fryer going. Should have thought about this, but I didn't. And we're just gonna plop that in. Just a little bit. So my great grandma taught me how to cook. And even though she had measuring cups, you think we used them? Not really. This is definitely going to need more liquid. And I have more buttermilk. But we're just going to mix it up. A little bit at a time. Add a little more eggs. Not enough so it becomes an egg thing. So that's about as much egg as we're gonna put in. And it's not the best buttermilk, it's only like a 1%. And no, I didn't make it myself. Could I? Yes. Maybe one day I'll show you how to make butter and how to collect the buttermilk from it. There we go. we're getting a little bit better on things. Of course, I just have paper towel all over my kitchen. My husband will wipe something up and then leave the paper towel there. And so you can fry these or you can bake them. I'm just going to bake what's in here. Not going to look the most appetizing, but you'd be surprised what is actually good. And this is just making sure nothing goes to waste. I got the oven preheating. Actually, go ahead, get your hands dirty. I got a sink, and that's what it's for, is to wash my hands. Take that because it's a little on the small side. Same with this one. And there's another one over here that's a little on the small side too. And we're just gonna... And if they spread out, they spread out. If they don't, they don't. And that's what we're going to call good. I'm going to rinse off my hands real quick. Looks like we are turning our chicken tenders. It's halfway through. I'm just going to throw in here. This will all go in the garbage together. And I'm going to plop this in the oven. And we'll be back. So our chicken tenders got a little bit done, as you can tell. But they should be fine. Here's our little battered biscuit-like things. Do one extra one for my husband, because might need something to drink with that, because that's a little... Now I'll put an extra one on mine. And our little potatoes are also done. We're just gonna throw on here. Couple of them. This is a very beige meal. Jeez. Actually, yeah. I like the smaller ones. Everything is literally the same color. Oh, there's my alarm. So those were just in the oven at 350 for about 20-25 minutes. I start checking them at about 20. Let me ask my husband, what condiments do you want?
A little bit of ketchup.
A little bit of ketchup?
Mix it with some sriracha.
Mix it with some sriracha? Okay.
And mustard.
And you, is this all getting mixed together?
Yes.
So mustard, sriracha, and ketchup. I can do that.
Thank you.
You need more ketchup. So my husband wants an amalgamation. I totally stumbled over that word of sriracha, ketchup, and mustard. I'm gonna go get a condiment cup. So, I like mayo. I have these because when I was pregnant, I would take snacks to work, and occasionally I would have carrots. I like carrots with ranch, and I'm pretty sure the kitchen there got tired of me asking them for ranch every damn day. And I made a huge mess. So my husband is the one that gets the ketchup. I don't care for ketchup. Don't know why, never have. Probably never will. He needs more of it. A little bit of sriracha. I don't know if he's gonna want. I'm gonna ask him once again. Ketchup, mustard, and sriracha all mixed together, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can appease that. I am just gonna do more ketchup. And you don't have to use a toothpick. The toothpick is just what, there's better ways of doing it. Toothpick is just what I got. Is what I grabbed first. And we're gonna make vomit for my husband. And because that's not very effective, that's not what I want. We'll just use the not too badly mixed up. It'll work. That'll be his. Put that there. Put these back. And we'll be right back to see how he likes it. So what do you think of it?
It looks amazing. It smells good.
Chicken tenders should be done. Once again, it is just an all beige meal.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the little balls.
Very good.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad everything turned out. You can't have any of this, Nevias. That is Nevias.
Sad puppy.
That is my grape here. That is my son.
You're powerful, Wilfred.
Well, so the meal was a success. Not that I didn't think it would be, that it wouldn't be, but the little biscuits have more of a kick than what I thought they would.
They're still good.
Very good. My mom would never be able to have those.
Well, she could. We just don't tell her what's in it. Yeah, it's just a cornflake biscuit. Why it's so spicy?
Because there's jalapenos and Cajun seasoning in it.
Hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for coming out and for watching us.
Hasta luego.
Have a good evening or a good day, whatever it is. Make it good.